Hi, welcome, thanks for hanging out. So today we're going to be talking about Vagante, but Vagante and Linux, and a bit of the trouble that I've had being able to play with a controller. So in the menu for Vagante, you can go to the options and controls, and you can see that I have a Microsoft Xbox One S pad connected, but if I try to use it, and I try to bind a key, you can see the debug is showing that I'm holding the left thumb pad, or the D-pad, but no matter what I do, no matter how long I hold it, it will not bind. This seems to be a bit of a known problem on the Discord server. I had a little bit of discussion about it, and people seem to have had this problem before. So I found a way around it, and that is I bind my keyboard like so, left, right, up, down, and a whole bunch of keys. And then I use Anti-Micro X, which is this fantastic thing, which you can bind your controller buttons and anything on your controller basically to anything on a keyboard. So you can see here, if I press A, you can see it's pressing A. A is mapped to the key A, and I'll show you why that's important in a minute. And you can see up, down, left, right. You can see the D-pad. You can do anything you like. Now, the cool thing about this is that you can go, I'll have a link to this in the description, you can have a go to their source code and see how to install it on various different Linux systems. Very easy, just follow the installation instruction. It was in software ready for me, so I could just install it easily, but otherwise you can just run one of these commands, install it, and then run it. And then you can just map the keys to whatever you want, and it actually works really, really well. So let me show you that now. So let's leave this on keyboard. Let's go back to a new game, and I'll be using the controller now. It looks like I'm using a keyboard, but I'm using a controller. So here's our little cart dude with his donkeys. And what should we play as? Let's play as mage, why not? And we'll give ourselves the bookworm background, because that makes sense. So one of the things that was frustrating about this was that the hints that it gives, like the hint it should give over this doorway, would be the key that you bound it to. But given that the keys don't actually matter, because you're just rebinding them to your controller through Anti-Micro X, I made the key something that will hopefully help me understand which button on my controller I should be pressing. For example, up, which is kind of intuitive that you would press up on your controller. And the same thing for A, B, X, and Y. So if I can find something. Oh look, there's a hidden wall here. I'll just smack it. Apparently you can smack it quite a lot with the stick tool to do anything useful. So there is a dude. What I'm trying to show you is some of the other keys. So let's see if we can just find a shop or something like that. So I will skip ahead until I found something useful to be able to demonstrate to you. Ah, never mind, I don't need to skip ahead, the shop's right here. So, what you can see when I walk off the shop, see that says X, because that's actually not the X on my controller, that is X on the keyboard, which is mapped to X on my controller. So I press X, and hey ho, look, it works. Pretty cool, huh? And yeah, it seems to work relatively flawlessly. I've had some trouble with the character facing the wrong way sometimes, but I think that's actually that my controller is not the happiest right now. And not that the Anti-Micro X is misbehaving in any way. I reckon the cool thing about this... Hey, look here, let's jump on your head. The cool thing about this is that you could do this for any Linux game. It doesn't only work on Vagante. You could use... If you've got any troubles with your controller... There we go, see, he faced the wrong way, he did it again. Very annoying. But as I say, I think that's my controller, not the actual mapping system. But the cool thing about this is you could do this for any Linux game, not just Vagante. If you're having trouble with any of your Linux controllers, you can just give this a go. The other thing I will say is I wonder if we could use this on Steam Deck, because one of the problems with Steam Deck, obviously, is that for games that like Vagante, I'm assuming that the controllers may have some trouble. And if this works, then this will be a really cool workaround. Yeah, so that's all I've got the time for today. I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next one when I actually play Vagante. Be cool. Bye.